Now, I sent this product through free of charge for the purposes of conducting a review. I like everything which is mind-altering and non-chemical because I think that's really rather good. And this is a new design of mind machine called the Kasina. And I've just taken it out of the box. I'm just having a quick look. So this is just the first few seconds. On the outside of the box it says all-in-one mind machine, MP3 and WAV audio support, playback from 8GB micro SD card, streaming computer audio, external audio input, user programmable sessions, spectrostrobe, which is a new form of audio strobe, and audio strobe decoding. So you can do everything you could do on something like the Pro Scion on this machine, plus more things, so it seems. Dozens of included sessions, rechargeable battery, and free software included. Now, let's just have a look at this. I mean, you can tell the whole thing's designed like an Apple product because everything's going Apple product style these days, okay? It says there, historically Kasina refers to a system of meditation that uses visual objects to focus the mind and produce higher states. There are 10 objects classified, 4 elements, earth, water, air, fire, 4 primary colors, blue, yellow, red, and white, 2 perceptions, enclosed space, and bright light. And it's quite a groovy presentation box. If it was a gift thing you wanted to give to someone, I think it would actually, be quite groovy. First thing I noticed when I opened the pack was this little introduction card, which tells you where all the sockets are there for, and gives you a bit of a feedback as to what the basic controls are there for and can do. So that's the first thing you notice when you open the packs. That's already giving you some feeling and feedback. And there's some basic instructions there, and much more detailed instructions when you come to this bit here. And I'm going to give it a bit of a play around with and see what I can do with it. Also in the box we've got the typical Mind Machine goggles, but these have got better light array inside them. Alright, which I haven't yet opened up, but I'll give it a go. Obviously I'm already a Pro Scion user, so it would be good to try a new system. That's your computer cable, which you can use presumably for charging as well as for downloading programs. That's an audio to audio cable, which will be for your when you're using audio strobe. Now the interesting thing is I like making my own meditation recordings, and I make them using Neuroprogrammer, which is a software I've got the commercial license for, and I've made some recordings before, which I've launched on the internet. This is going to connect with the new version of Neuroprogrammer, which is not just going to have audio strobe, it's also going to have the spectrostrobe system, which will control more of the colors and more of the whole experience using different channels of audio coding, which the machine is going to recognize and will provide you with the light show that you want for that one particular session. So if you're like a meditation professional and a hypnotherapy professional, and you are inviting people in for a session, one of these things could probably be added to your arsenal for your commercial purposes, and you can design nice, beautiful sessions for your clients. Okay, we've got a great little set of headphones there, earplug headphones, which look like, they're going to be comfortable and durable. And hey presto, the micro SD card with, I assume it's got the programs already upon it. Okay, but this is the body of it all. And yeah, I think it looks good, and I'm just seriously looking forward to having a quick play. And of course, as is compulsory with like new cool toys, we got a little carrying case where you can keep all your equipment and keep everything nice and safe and dust free and all that jazz, and take it with you when you want to go on holiday and take a bit of me time and get away from any other distractions. Okay, let's see what we can find with it. As you can see, I've plugged it into the USB and I'm charging it up. It's got a good screen there, which tells me its current status, and we've got a battery charging light going there. Okay, so now the device is charged, I'm going through the instructions now, and it's got so many features and all the rest of that, I wouldn't be able to go into all of them. Okay, this is what the session menu thing looks like. You can adjust down using the very Steve Jobs-esque wheel control here to your programs. Spectroscope is the one which has the programs which adjust the red, the green and the blue lights on both the left and the right. If you were to create your own spectroscope programs on NeuroProgrammer with all the other suggestions and the rest of it put in, you would be able to create some amazing effects. You got audio strobe functionality as well, and color organ is just the fun cool toy which will just like make the lights flash in a kind of like a disco like way for all the various different frequencies of the music that you're listening to, which seems great. And so I'm just going to set one going. I'm going to go to spectroscope, I should say, and let's go to what the hell, meditate. We'll select meditate. So we got one which says energize, forest and river. Okay, we'll try forest and river and we'll see what happens with that one. And I'll report back shortly. Okay, I'm just coming to the end of the 16-minute program, and that's what it looks like when it's playing. Okay, and I am impressed. The thing was an experience. Okay, the sounds were not on a continuous loop. It wasn't like you hear the same bit of rain or the same bit of animal sounds over and over and over again. It was dynamic. It was like it was recorded actually in place in an environment where all that stuff was happening. There was the bird song which was moving around you. You could feel that sense of the nature around you that was just like moving and developing. Okay, it just felt like it. The colors were pretty good. There was, the main message of that one particular session was that of cool. There was cool blue, there was a sound of water, it was soothing, it was relaxing, and it changed. A touch of red coming in just to give you that extra bit of variety as the light slowly slowed down to a pulsing deep blue color, which as the sound changed then moved to a deep earthy green. Okay, a real deep earthy green. Which was beautiful and went with the whole like rainforest type effect. And because you were being brought into an altered state because of the flashing lights, I felt, for a moment, bam, I was there. Now, if you live in a city or something like that, and you want to like get away from it for a while, but you don't want to have the expenses of like packing to go on holiday, then I would say that this is probably a good thing for yourself to play with. I've been watching the developments of, strobe light mind machine technology and audio technology for 20 years. And this is so far probably the most cool thing that I have played around with. It's got, the very fact that with like NeuroProgrammer software you should be able to program the 6 channels of the red, the green and the blue, and both the left and the right eyes, okay, should mean you can get even more variety. It's got, I'm very grateful for MindPlace for having sent me through this device for the purposes of conducting a review. I've enjoyed playing with it. I've got a lot more playing with it to do, and I think that for people who are interested in psychological and mental hygiene, for people who are interested in meditative and spiritual practices, for people who like their music and want to enjoy it more, this is probably a thing which you should be thinking about. That's my personal humble opinion. Okay, personal humble opinion on the Kasina device by MindPlace. It's great fun, and it just does its job. I feel like I've been somewhere else. Alright, for that 60-minute period, I feel like I've been somewhere else. I'm at a different note of mood now than I was before I started it, and that's a good thing. Alright. Anyway, that's my impressions on the first run through of the Kasina Mind Machine by MindPlace.